Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Barry Guidry, and today I will be going over our new web application for you, which is based on ESRI, ArcGIS platform, ESRI being Environmental Systems Research Institute. So I will now begin the tutorial. So our main website, Pittsylvania County VA.gov/home. When you get here, if you look under the government drop down, you can find departments here, and within the department's website you can select here or down here, information management. Okay, if we expand it, you will see there the maps and GIS page. So let's click on that, which will take us to our main GIS site. And here is the link to the new web application, the old web application, and the real estate data that is still the same. Okay, so now if we select the new GIS platform, here is the new application. On the first time opening the application, you will be presented with a splash screen that you will have to read and accept the terms in order to move on. But following the first time opened and once it's stored in cache, your browser cache, you will no longer have the splash screen pop up again, unless you use a new web browser or clear your cache data. Okay, so speaking of web browsers, these web applications do seem to perform better in a web browser such as Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox, or most web browsers as such, other than Microsoft Edge. But I believe that is improving now. So I have Microsoft Edge open here. I may have to resort to Google Chrome if there's some functionality issues, which I will show you then. So this view frame is your map viewer, which I'll discuss in the next tutorial. But here are the layers, okay? And the checkboxes are how you can turn layers on and off. If you expand next to the checkbox with this little arrow, excuse me, you will see the categories and symbols for each map feature. And as you can see, county boundaries here matching cities such as Danville, Martinsville, matching that symbology. And I zoomed in with my mouse wheel, but you can also use these buttons here to zoom in and out. And you can just left click on the map view and hold it down to drag the map around in that view frame. Okay, so moving on with the layers. Some of the layers are layer groups and contain additional layers within the main group, as you can see, such as the administrative. Okay, and so in order to view those the layers within a group, you need to turn the layer group on, and then within that, after expanding that layer group, turn on any additional layers that you want to see or work with. These layers are, some of them are interactive, which I will show you later. But for each layer, you notice 3 dots to the right of the layer name. If you click that, you have some further options to work with the layer. Okay, you can set visibility range, which are already set at certain levels. As you can see, the township boundaries appear, disappear as I zoom in and out. But you can change that here if you like. Enable pop-up, which I'll pop up is if you select a feature in the map view, this is the pop-up if enabled. Okay, view and attribute table. Description just takes you to the service page that is derived from, which isn't much help for someone unless they will be using that map service in their web application. So here, if you select view and attribute table, you can see and you can slide the headings to resize the fields. You can see the data associated with each layer, okay, and that data within. Okay, this one doesn't have much. The name is about the only useful information here, because all these other fields are just GIS functional fields. Okay, and you can switch tabs to look at the other layers within the view that are active. Okay, this one, Pittsylvania County boundary here. Okay, so we'll close that. You can reopen it with this little tab here. Okay, and close it. Okay, and basically when you see, notice here the layer names are subdued. That dictates that layer is scaled at certain zoom levels. Okay, the addresses, for example, here, they're on by default. If you need to turn the layer group on to view. So watch as I zoom in, the layer title addresses will embolden, such as the FEMA data, and features will appear at a certain level. And the reason for this is for performance reasons. Okay, so they appeared here, and I'll turn on the address labels. They're still subdued, so I have to zoom in more. They're still subdued. I'll zoom in some more. Okay, there they appear, and the title emboldens to black font. Okay, so that basically covers the layers functionality, we do have at the bottom here some additional aerial imageries from the Virginia base mapping program. And the reason for, let's turn one on to view, the reason for the certain years, 2002, 2011, 2015, 19, is because that is the years of data that the Virginia base mapping program provides, that entails or incorporates the flyover of Pittsylvania County. So you'll notice as I zoom out, that's the coverage in 2002 imagery, and 2011, there's the coverage, which just encapsulates the eastern boundary of Pittsylvania County, as well as some others to the west. 2015, close to the same coverage, and 2019 coverage. Okay, so that is the reason for the selected years of aerial imagery there. Okay, and as you zoom in, of course, the details get finer. Okay, to a certain degree. It depends on the resolution of the imagery as to how fine you can zoom in to see the details. Okay, so that covers the functionality of the layers and introduction of the new public GIS viewer. So I will continue with additional videos, and you can always access the multiple video tutorials by going to the main playlist, YouTube playlist, which is linked in our webpage. Okay, so I'll see you next time. Thank you.